Alright, so third part of this series, The Steelers Suck. Now I'm going to talk about one of my favorite ones that I'm going to be doing. Of us, not even trying versus elite teams. So, and I'm going to give a number of examples in this video because I have noticed this for years, right? And you can even say it goes back to when we used to get owned by Tom Brady and the Pew-Stinkling Deflatriots, who that team, of course, still fucking owns us, but yeah. So this video, I'm going to talk about how not only do we get our asses beat by elite teams and legit contenders, right? We don't even try against them. We don't even try. But yeah, so let's see. So where do I even start with this? So I'm gonna give a lot of examples. So the 2016 AFC Championship game against the Pew-Stinkling Deflatriots. We didn't even try in that game. And of course, our receivers were dropping a lot of passes alongside of that. But yeah, and then of course, 2019 against the Pew-Stinkling Deflatriots again. We didn't even try in that game at all. Let's see. I'm going to keep going. Right, and then of course there was both games against the Kansas City Chiefs in 2021. Right, so let's see. So the first time we played them, we got blown out 36-10. Now, I wasn't surprised that we got our ass beat by them, but the way we did, watching that whole game, it was literally like the team didn't even care. Didn't even care. And we were down 30-0 at one point. And it's fourth down. We're deep in Chiefs territory for once. And what do? The one time we finally get into Chiefs territory? That's right. We kick a fucking field goal down 30 to goddamn nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, then of course, and okay, we tried to get them a little bit in the wild card round, but even then the effort was still bad and got blown out 42-21, which was Ben Roethlisberger's last ever game in the NFL. He ended up retiring 2 weeks later after that. But yeah, so that's one example. And then of course, I'll even say the second game against the Bengals that same year where we got blown out 41-10. That was an ugly game from start to finish, right? And then, 2022 against the Bills, we get absolutely obliterated 38-3. Right, and then so the game started out pretty bad for the Bills at the opening kickoff. They nearly fumbled the opening kickoff and only recovered it at their own 2. But then the next thing you know, Josh Allen hits a 98-yard touchdown. And now throughout that whole game, right, even though we all know Kenny Pickett is a bust and will never be worth a jack shit in the NFL, he was literally the only guy who even put in any sort of effort in that game at all. Everyone else completely sucked. Completely sucked. But yeah, that was a horrible game. Let's see. What other games could I possibly come up with? So I'm trying to think. Was there any other game where we played absolutely flawlessly bad in 2022? I'm trying to think. But yeah, regardless, that's one of the biggest examples. And another one. Week 1, 2023 against the 49ers. So yeah, in this game, right, not only did we get pushed around and just beat up from start to finish, right? The Niners came into our house and out-bustled us that season, right? The team, once again, they didn't even try. Didn't even fucking try. Yeah, that was a bad game. And then, of course, week 4 against the Texans. That game, they didn't even try. Now, granted, the Texans are even though the Texans are not really like a Super Bowl contender by any means, they're still a decent team, I guess. But yeah, that game, we got blown out 30-6. Defense didn't want to tackle. Offense was useless. Ugly game all around. And that was like the game where I really started calling for Mike Tomlin's head in relentless fashion. That was the beginning of it. I mean, I've been calling for his head before that, but that was where I started to do it, like, relentlessly. I mean, like, even against, like, some of the worst, even against, like, the bad teams that year. Like, when we lost to a 2-10 team in back-to-back home games, we got our ass beat by Arizona. Then the one game I will never, ever, ever in my life forgive Tomlin for, the Thursday night game against the Pew-Stinkland Deflatriots. I'll never forgive him for that because I was at that game. It was an embarrassment. It was an embarrassment. And I was just emotionally suffering throughout the whole thing, right? Got the whole beating. I was just emotionally just suffering in the cold too. But yeah, I'm not even done yet. I'm not even done giving any examples like. And of course, the season after that, let's see, 2024. So let's see. So we got our ass beat by Philly. I mean, we kind of tried it in that game, but even though it was still a bad game. And of course, the first game against the Ravens in Baltimore, we got our ass beat there. We tried a little bit, but not much. And then, of course, the one in the thumbnail, this game right here against Kansas City. Anybody who watched or paid any sort of attention to this game at all knows that not only did we get our ass beat, and not only did we get beat in hilarious and embarrassing fashion, right? Most importantly, the team didn't even show any effort. They did not try whatsoever. Especially on the play where Kelsey got wide open, right? The color analyst, I forget his name, but yeah, he literally, I think, was it Nate Burleson? I can't remember, but yeah, whoever it was, he said, as Mahomes was in the pocket, before he even got rid of the ball, he began to say, "Oh, Kelsey is wide open," and there you go. Like Kelsey all he did was just stand there and catch it. With Stewart defenders not having any clue how to cover him. I mean, that was pathetic and it was just laughable. And of course, the wild card game where we got ran over by Derrick Henry and Lamar for the second time in like a 3-4 week span. We not only did we get our ass beat in that game, but of course the team didn't try. Not only that, but the color analyst, I think it was Kirk Herbstreit or whatever his name is. He literally said on the commentary, "Where the hell is the fight? This is the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, they're just going through the motions." Like if that does not show you that this team does not care and they don't try against elite teams and legit contenders, then I don't know what does. I mean, like anytime I watch us play those teams, it makes me embarrassed to even be a fan of them. It really does. But like all jokes and all laughs aside, can we put up a fight against just one elite team, just one time? I mean, just one. Like even the bottom tier teams put up better fights against teams like the Chiefs and the Bills and the Eagles and whoever's a legit contender, right? Like even the bottom tier teams put up a better fight against them than we do. That is fucking pathetic. And it's sad. I mean, and this is why I'm not even going to watch this team whenever they play against an elite team because I know what's going to happen. They're going to get, not only are they going to get blown out, they're going to show on the football field through their play, their body language, that they don't care and they're not even going to try. Okay? I mean, that's what it is. And the fact that people get surprised by this just shows how many idiots don't pay fucking attention to how pathetic this team is and how they don't even try against elite teams. They don't. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Part 3 of many more to come on the Steelers Suck series. And I'm out.